Okay, so we left El Triunfo after a nice tour of the small town. Came down the one all the way down to here, to Los Barriles and Buena Vista. And we kind of stayed there and checked out the surrounding areas. In Los Barriles, you can find cave paintings in the area of nomadic primitive hunter-gatherers dating back as far as 10,000 years. In the 1500s, Europeans came to the Baja with little success. In the 50s, post-World War II, the area became a little more popular for fishing, but you could only get there by plane or private yacht. There was no road. In 1957, the Baja fishing took off after the Western Outdoor News and the Field and Stream published articles on the East Cape sport fishing and how popular it was. And now it's known for marlin, sailfish, grouper, tuna, yellowtail, and many more marine life. We have a room with the view. Nothing but pure ocean. Pretty awesome. Nice cool breeze. Nice little walkway out to the ocean. That's just gonna make us sleep so good tonight. So today I just braided my hair up. We're on the road and I don't want to deal with it. So it's so hot. All I want to do is have it up all the time. Mark's making our steak dinner tonight. Hopefully the charcoal gets hot enough to cook our steaks tonight. We've been roughing it. And we decided to treat ourselves tonight. That'll be nice.
Well, Mark learned a lesson. He should know better from 40 plus years of doing expedition type activities that you need to be 100% prepared no matter what. And I didn't put a grill in the camper because I thought we were going to be covered, and we were, but our friends had a medical emergency and they had to leave. So I had to go to Walmart and pick up this chintzy little charcoal grill. It was about $24. But and it's been a long time since I bought a chintzy grill, but it took me about 10 minutes to put together. And then I bought some Mexican charcoal, which is obviously charcoalized mesquite. The starter fluid, now that should be interesting. I have no idea. It's not like what we're used to in the States. Came in this bottle. And it doesn't necessarily smell like gasoline, but we'll find out here in a minute. So I'm ready to spark it up. And the moral of the story is always go prepared, no matter what. You can never have too much stuff. So here we go. Stand by. Yeah, it's not as volatile as I thought it was. There's actually liquid in the bottom of the grill.
There it goes.
At all. Makes you wonder.
Well, it's crackling like it is.
Well, I think the mesquite is soaking it up.
I see fire over here.
Yeah, it's going.
There,
okay.
It's going.
Interesting. So
it wasn't so bad.
This will be less and more disposable grill because I have more than enough gas grills at home. Little Weber's.
Well, it'll be nice to have a little extra charcoal grill.
Yeah, this would be good.
Backyard grill, it says.
Real mesquite charcoal, too.
Yeah. So here's the mesquite.
Carbone de mesquite. Mejor sabor. Yeah, good flavor for sure.
So the next day we went down to Buena Vista and met our friends John and Taryn, and they took us all around and showed us everything in the area. 50s, when you can only fly, famous people would come here for privacy. And we passed this hotel, Rancho Buena Vista, which was famous for people visiting. John Wayne, Bing Crosby, President Dwight D. Eisenhower, to name a few, came here to fish. We enjoyed seeing all the houses along the beach, and the ocean was absolutely beautiful. Then they took us to this restaurant on the beach. It was like tacos and Mexican food. And she told us that the singer Pink, I guess this was her mother-in-law's restaurant. The town does a lot of things. They had a huge farmer market there. And then they showed us where this tortilla place was, where the best ones to get. And after that, we went to the grocery store and stocked up on groceries.
It's cows, donkeys, goats, dogs, and donkeys. Oh no, did I miss one? Sheep. Yes.
Oh, the little baby, so cute.
Yeah.
Looks like dinner to me.
You betcha.
So we're here at John and Karen's. It's her birthday today. So we're gonna surprise them. Oh, they're here. We're here to celebrate her birthday.
Oh, hey!
Hi, John. There she is.
The birthday girl.
Happy birthday, Tara.
Thank you. Oh my, and a dress?
Oh, I just throw this on.
Oh, this whole thing.
So we're here to have a good birthday with Taryn, and they're letting us mooch talk with her.
Oh yeah.
But since they're on the beach, we're actually going to be camping on the beach.
Yeah. Here we're traveling up a huge, and I mean probably a quarter-mile wide Arroyo, which for those of you who don't know is a wide wash. We're in the quad seat side by side with John and Taryn. And it started out very desert-like with the cardone cactus and, scrub plants. And as we proceeded up the Arroyo, it became more and more lush. I mean, you can see the palm trees are getting thicker and thicker. And then the bamboo starts to fill in. So we left the Arroyo and we're going up the embankment. It's very steep. It felt like the side-by-side's front end was going to pop a wheelie, but we made it up the hill okay. And we're actually heading towards a small village called San Bartolo. And it is an area that is in fruit groves that are fed by the spring. And obviously you could see that spring down in the wash. And they grow mangoes and avocados and oranges and lemons. And when we get to the top, there's a fruit stand up there on the side of the road that sells just anything you can imagine made out of the fruits. They had empanadas that were filled with fruit, and they were oh so good.
We got like little stretches like this back in Arizona.
Where we just picked the mangoes?
Yeah, they used to just climb out. And mangoes and avocado. Yeah. Yeah, right on the
Wow, wasn't that a ride? Well, we just did that to come up here and buy some oranges. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
El surtido tiene todo.
What do you think of that, honey?
Pretty cool. Maybe he's hitting his hitch. That's what's hammering on it, I guess.
I was like,
Oh, I'm like waiting to hear the bottom end get torn out.
it's probably the hitch.
So we left San Bartolo, went back down the hill, got back into the Arroyo, and headed towards the source of the water, up the wash a ways. The vegetation gets really, really thick here, but once we get through the thick vegetation, we're rewarded with some pools of water and actually a waterfall back here.
Yeah. What happened? That's right. He got hit. He got snapped. Oh my god. It's a lot more overgrown than last time.
And that's all this water is just out of the mountain.
We were coming down and I could see your rig.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were coming down from San Bartolo.
It's fresh water. I knew it was, but there's a lot of water. Because usually it's just coming over and you stand underneath it. I've never seen it shooting out and hitting that rock before.
Yeah, we took the plunges right through.
This is a neat little oasis. As we headed down the beach, we came across this expedition vehicle.
Oh, that's a really cool one.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never been inside one.
Well, and see how the underneath's protected.
Yeah.
That's good.
It does. Not like, we were looking at
The popularity of this area really grew after the Trans-Peninsular Highway was built in 1978. Highway number 1 now. The Sea of Cortez, what Jacques Cousteau called the largest marine world in the world, home for 3,000 marine vertebrates. Just south is Cabo Plomo, and it is a national protected marine reserve. The water of Sea of Cortez and the Pacific Ocean mix, providing some of the best fishing in the world. Now the area is very popular with different activities: fishing, scuba diving, kite surfing, and retirees.
Okay, hi, I'm Mark and we're Blue Moon Explorers. Janelle's behind the camera. Today we're here at Buena Vista Beach, which is south of Los Barriles, Baja, California Sur. We spent the last several days camped on this absolutely gorgeous beach. Absolutely unbelievable. Nice, cool night breezes. Probably got down into the mid-60s. But we've spent the last 5 weeks living out of this Lance camper. And we are planning to go from here all the way to Alaska by the end of the summer. And originally we were going to do it in our Momentum 380TH made by Grand Design. But we love this Lance so much that we've decided we're going to take the Lance instead, because it's a whole lot easier to maneuver, and you would not believe the places we've had this truck camper. If you subscribe to our channel, you can look at some of our previous videos. When we were at Punta Prieta, that was definitely a class 5 road. A lot of people say, oh, only overland vehicles can get up there, but we made it with no problem. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And remember, we're on Instagram and Facebook. We're Blue Moon Explorers, living the dream.